Well, you know, it's probably 60-40. People like when I give the background on a tune. Some people just say, just shut up and play. I like the background because I know if I was listening to this, I'd want to know a little bit of the history, a little bit of the story. The Way You Look Tonight is the name of the song. The name is Kearns and Fields, were the writers of the song. And I first heard this, I believe, on a Jim Hall album somewhere in the 80s, early mid 80s. And I bought the album. I didn't know who Jim Hall was. He was actually the guitar player on the Merv Griffin show for quite a while, and lots of recording and lots of teaching, and was one of the most preeminent jazz guitar players out there. But so I played this album and I heard this one song, "The Way You Look Tonight." I couldn't tell you the name of any other song on the album, and this song it was just amazing. It wasn't fast, it really wasn't fancy, but his phrasing was just beautiful. And there were a couple licks in here where he's improvising on it that, they still boggle my mind. Not that they're difficult, they're just beautiful how he did this. So The Way You Look Tonight. The problem in my brain is that I listened to the Jim Hall version growing up, and he does it in 3/4 time, and I kind of got stuck in my brain. And the real version is written in 4/4 time. At least that's how I've always seen it. So my brain is always fighting: am I playing in 3 or am I playing in 4? And I've never really sat and played this a lot. I don't play anything a lot. Maybe got 2 or 3 tunes that I default to for warming up and playing. But most of these things, honestly, I do these on the spot. So if you don't know the song, the first thing you got to do, you kind of have to know the melody. And the chords are F major 7, D minor 7, G minor 7, C7. It's the first 4 bars of the song. So it sounds like this. First 4 bars, okay? Kind of loose there, but that's what it is. So I look for the melody. There it is. And then I find that melody buried inside the chords here. And I hunt around till I find it. Ba-dum, da-da-da-da-da. Okay? D minor 7. I find that note there on the 3rd string. And then I have a G minor 7 chord, but I play the notes. Or I can play the chord, but I got to pick up the full G minor, not a 7, because I need that melody note inside the chord here. C7. Okay, so we're just going to do this first line. Okay, I'll do it again. A little bit of the Jim Hall swing feel, and I'm also thinking of Frank Sinatra. Starting to embellish it a little bit more, but the melody is still there. Okay, then I take it to an A diminished with the melody notes, to a D7, and I pick up that A note, which is the melody. Then I go to a G minor 7, and I take it back up to the 10th fret, because octave, voicing-wise, it works for me. C minor, 10th fret, and I reach up to the 13th fret, and I grab the note. Then I go to an F7 chord. I play the 5th string, the bass note, and there's my melody. And then I'm back to okay. So this is 2 lines. This is the first part of the song, actually. G minor, only to the 2nd string. C7, big stretch. F7. And then I've got the G minor chord. That's the way you C7 chord to F major. And it's an F major, not major 7. Because I need that melody note. D7, G minor, C7. And back around. So again, I added more embellishments, and let me share something that has become kind of clear in my mind. When I sat down 50 years ago and tried to learn how to play the guitar, which I'm still very much learning how to do, if someone would have told me it was just math, I probably would have quit because I was terrible at math. But really, it is math. You got to be able to count at least to 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. You got to know the major scale. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. If you know that, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And know the significance of the numbers in music. It's not hard. If I can do it, anybody can do it. The other part of it is you got to know the alphabet. I mean, you really have to know the alphabet. There's so many songs you play because they're scales. And that's where people make this, I think, so difficult. Scales are just playing the alphabet. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. The C major scale, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Turn it into numbers. Turn it into chords. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. C chord, D minor, E minor, F, G, A minor diminished, C. And if someone would have shown me that years ago, I might actually be a little further along than I am now, because it just now starts to make sense to me. And it's the alphabet, and it's knowing how to count. It's really that easy, and it is that easy once the light bulb goes on. Anyway, The Way You Look Tonight. Look up John Pizzarelli playing this. He'll blow you away. Thanks.